Hey Virgo, Kay here. We're going to be doing your monthly reading. I'm going to be doing it slightly different to how I've done it before. We're going to look at each week, week by week. So we're going to do a 12-card spread. Each 3 cards representing each week. And see how we go on. And I'll be doing your love reading straight after. We'll do your general first, then your love, the same way. And see what goes on. So, Virgo, please. Virgo, anything. General, love, finance. Forge, the whole of what is coming in the whole of card spread, please. For Virgo. Virgo, what's happening with Virgo? Inch. What's happening with Virgo? Inch. Right then, let's take a look. So, we're going to do the first week, okay? The first card's going to represent the card. This is just situations that crop up throughout each week of the month, okay? So, the cause, the effect, and the reason on each week. Cause, effect, reason. The cause, the effect, and the reason. Cause, the effect, and the reason. Right, okay, let's take a look at this then, Virgo, and see what we got. Okay, let's have a look at the first week, okay? Virgo got the King of Swords because it's highly likely that you'll be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The effect is someone not getting what they deserve. As the energy of this king, if you're not connected to an air sign, you do, but if you're not, could be another person with air in their chart. Just turn this card away. So yeah, it could be someone with air in their chart, but from what I'm actually seeing here is someone who's quite forceful in nature, maybe controlling even. Maybe someone around you is trying to control it. In the first week, is trying to control the situation to the point where you're feeling you're not getting what you deserve. Okay, and the reason why that's happening, someone's not arguing, someone's not standing their ground, someone's not battling this. There's definitely some sort of situation here. The effect is that you're not getting what you deserve. The reason is because someone doesn't want to argue. And the cause of it is someone with controlling nature. I'm wondering, Virgo, if you may be being a bit passive with someone. Like, you're not actually sort of putting them in their place. This could be work related. Could be love related. Could be family. Could be a relationship, yeah. Or a marriage or something. Someone's letting this king get away with murder, is what I'm saying. And the effect of that is that you're not getting what you deserve. It could be in terms of attention. But it seems like you may have had this argument times before, Virgo, but you just don't want to battle it anymore. Let's have a look at the second week. There may be more information there. Okay, we've got the cause. We've got a loss. Someone crying over spilt milk, possibly. That card comes with its own message. All is not lost. But you may be upset over something that you're missing. Over something that's gone. Let's have a look at the effect on you and others. Yeah, there's an imbalance. Something's not balanced. I feel like someone... do you know what? I think if you're involved with an air sign, someone is giving too much and not receiving anything back, is what I'm saying. I mean, to see the 6 of Pentacles next to Temperance reversed, someone is definitely not getting what they deserve out of this, okay? And the reason things are imbalanced is because there's too much emphasis on the past, too much emphasis on hanging around in the past is what I'm seeing here throughout the second week. Virgo, spending too much time over a loss, and it could be a loss of this King of Swords. Maybe if you're a woman, Virgo, maybe you really are missing this person, and maybe you've been fighting to try and either get them back or keep them with you. But at the same time, it's like they're not giving you what you deserve. There is an imbalance here. So maybe there's a need here with the 3 of Wands reversed to let go of the past. But it seems like you've got your head buried in the past. You've been waiting for something to come in and it's just not, okay? And you're very upset about that at the minute with those 3 cups spilled. But there's still 2 cups stood behind this person. There is still something there in your life. You're just not seeing it at the minute, Virgo. There's too much emphasis on the past. Too much imbalance. Let's have a look at the third week. Oh, Virgo. Oh, look. Okay. I think this is to do with love. I will do another love reading afterwards, but I think this is to do with love. I mean, it could, it could be someone else in your life. This could be work related, but take whatever resonates and apply it to your situation, Virgo. But in the third week, we've got the Ten of Wands, carrying two burdens, not laying those burdens to rest, doing too much in one go, things of that nature. That's the cause. The effect, though, is the Six of Wands reverse can be read two ways. It's either not getting the attention or the recognition that you deserve. Again, not getting what you deserve. That Six of Pentacles being in the same row. Could be not getting the attention or the recognition that you deserve for any hard work that you've been carrying. But the reason why that's happening is, again, something from the past hasn't been resolved here with the Six of Cups reversed. Something from the past has not been resolved. So during the third week, it's almost like you're still not moving forward. At least not with a clear head. You know, you're trying to move forward, but you just can't let go, is what I'm seeing here, Virgo. And I feel it's definitely revolving around an air sign. Might not resonate for everyone, so please do bear that in mind before you leave any comments. Have a look at the fourth week, the cause. Again, the Chariot reverse not moving forward, Virgo. Looks like throughout the month, you guys are going to be really stagnant over this air sign. So look at the effect. Yeah, decisions need to be made here. Someone needs to make a choice. And I feel it's these represent paths, I feel. Someone needs to make a choice. And it's a choice only you can make. These are swords that represent thoughts and behaviours. You need to do something. You need to be thinking about which way you want to go from here. You need to take this blindfold off and pick a sword, pick a path. Okay? And the effect, the actual effect of that card is not knowing what to do. Not knowing what to do, where to go. And the reason for that is because you're not getting your wish. Star reversed, not getting your wish. Seems like you've been wishing for this air sign, Virgo. But I think by the end of March, you're going to realise that this wish isn't coming true. So you have got decisions to make. So you need to make these decisions. You need to flip this chariot around and choose a path. In other words, I mean, this could be two different people here in the chariot that you sort of need to make a decision with. It's almost like you have two options here. Two paths to go down. I mean, start with this King of Swords here not giving you what you deserve. The reason they're not giving you what you deserve, from the look of it, is because they're just not bothered. That five of Wands reversed. That's just, you know what? When this card is the right way up, you're fighting for something you believe in. You're fighting for something that you truly, truly believe in. When it's reversed, you don't care. You don't care. You're not bothered. Whoever this air sign is, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this person just isn't bothered anymore. They've lost the will to fight. They've lost the will to give you what you deserve. They don't want to do it. It's as simple as that. This is in terms of love, then, you guys, I'm really, really sorry, but that's what I'm seeing. This person just doesn't care. They're quite selfish from the look of this reading. And because that's the only court card that, you know, in terms of people that's come out, I'm almost certain that is the basis for your whole month next month, Virgo. And towards the end of the month, it seems like you don't know which way to go because you're not getting your wish. You really want this wish, but because you've not got it and you've not got the attention and the recognition that you want, it's almost like you don't know which path to choose. You're still sort of indecisive about where to go because your head is still stuck in the past here. These burdens need to be laid to rest, and I feel like obviously won't be the month for you to do that, but I do feel that with the Two of Swords being the right way up, don't get me wrong, there is indecisiveness, but I feel it's also an opportunity here. And the opportunity is for you to see clearly, to take this blindfold off and make a decision. That's the effect. The cause is the Chariot reverse not moving forward. The reason why that's not happening is because you're not getting your wish. So the effect it's going to have on you, you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to pick a sword, pick a path. If something's not serving you, you need to choose a different route, is what I'm seeing here, Virgo. Oh, let's have a look into your love reading. I'm really sorry, you guys. It looks like whoever this air sign is to you, they are just not bothered anymore. They don't even want to fight. They don't even want to argue. They're just not bothered. Alright, can I have love only, please, for Virgo? What's going on for match only? Virgo only. Love only, please, for Virgo. Love only, please, for Virgo. going on with Virgo? Love only, please, for Virgo. Love only, please, for Virgo. Love only, please, for Virgo. What's going on with Virgo from week by week? Love only. Now, I'll look at your romance angels as well. First week for Virgo, please. First week. What's the theme of the first? Oh, okay. 2 came out there. I'll take the bottom as the first and the top as the second week. If you can see that. Oh, yeah. Alright. Third week for Virgo, please. Third week. Yep, I'll take that one. And the fourth week for Virgo. Last week much for Virgo, please. Okay, that one did flip over. Yeah, straight up. Did you see that? What turned over? Unleash your axe. Right, I'll leave that the right way up. So, let's have a look. We've got the cause, the effect, and the reason. Second week, third week, and the fourth week. Okay, let's have a look, Virgo, and see what's crack-a-lacking this month. Let me just move these a bit closer. Right then. So let's take a look at the first week's theme. We've got heart-to-heart conversations. Seems like you really do need to talk to someone about a few imbalances, shall we say. A few imbalances going on. Right then. The cause. We've got 9 of Wands, being defensive, being on guard, being guarded, protecting yourself. Okay. The effect is recovery. And the reason is, again, Ace of Pentacles. This new beginning that you were hoping for isn't being offered. So basically what we're looking at is the actual situation itself, the cause, is you being very defensive and on guard and trying to protect yourself, okay? And the reason why that's happening is because you're not getting this offer that you were hoping for, this new beginning. Whatever it was that you were thinking that you were going to be getting, you're not, okay? And the effect of that is going to cause you to need to recover with the 5 of Cups reversed. It's recovery in itself. And I feel that this is the theme for that week, heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like you're going to be discussing things honestly with your partner or prospective partner, ex, whoever. You're going to be discussing things and you're going to come to this realisation that they cannot give you what you want. So it seems like you're going to have to sort of bail out with the look of it. Protect your heart, protect yourself, bail out, and then spend some time recovering over that, Virgo. Right, let's have a look at the second week. We've got healing family issues here, okay? Healing family issues. This could be a divorce. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It could have something to do with your parents, but I mean, in this card, I don't really sort of see that. I see 2 parents here with a child. So this could be a family of your own that we're talking about here. Maybe this person that you are with or that you were with, you realise that they're just not giving you what you want. So you have to bail out to protect yourself. Because you know you need to recover from this. But let's have a look. The second week, the cause. We've got the Hangman reversed, so I like to see that card. If you're going to get it, better off getting it reversed, okay. It's basically coming out of a period of limbo, taking your head out the sand, in other words, and actually seeing what's your surroundings around you for what they really are, okay. Cutting through the bullshit, seeing exactly things as they are, in realistic terms, okay. You're not in limbo anymore. You've got a plan, you know where you're going, you're going to do it, seems like, in the second week, okay. So look at the effect. Yeah, someone's walking away. The 8 of Cups, right way up. Someone's going off in search of whatever's missing in their life. Someone feels like something's missing, so they're going off in search of that. And it's in terms of love and relationships, because the Cups are all about emotions, love, feelings, relationships. So someone's going off in search of that missing cup. And the reason why that's happening is because someone has finally made a decision. Good. Virgo, the second week, it seems like you're going to actually make this decision to move on, to see things for what they really are, and to move on. And I feel like this healing family issues falls into place, and I feel that that's more acceptance of what is, especially if you have family with children. I feel it's like, you know, it's like that scenario, isn't it, where sometimes a couple get on better apart than they do together. and that benefits the children. And I feel that this is something you realise with that hangman being reversed. I feel that this is something you'll realise, and it's, you know, that cause is gonna, the effect it's gonna have on you is to go off in search of what is missing, so that you can get what you want. And the reason why that's happening is because you've made a decision, which is really good, Virgo. It seems like you are making it. I know it's a tumultuous time, you know, if this does resonate. But it does seem like someone is going to finally wake up and smell the coffee here. Right, third week, we've got free yourself. So it all ties in, Virgo. It's time to take back control of your life. So if you feel like in the past, you know, especially over partnerships, you've had no control, they've not been giving you what you want, and you've had no control over that, now's the time. This third week, now's the time to sort that out. So let's have a look at the cause here. Yeah, cause is needing to look at a situation from a different angle. The swords are all about thoughts and behaviours and the way that you think about certain things. And this seems like, and you know, it's reversed, so there is some sort of delay going on here. But a new beginning with a new way of thinking, a new way of looking at a situation needs to happen now. And it seems like this free yourself is there because maybe you really do need to free yourself from your own negative thought patterns here. Okay, maybe that's what this is about the situation. Maybe you feel that the situation is like a dire situation, like it's the end of the world, but it's not. You've got control over your own life. You need control over your own thoughts. If you've been manipulated in the past and you now realise that, if you feel that your ex-partner has been manipulating you or controlling you in some way in the past, you'll realise that, and you'll know now in this third week that you need to break away from that. The effect it has on you. You will feel like you're unable to maybe stand on your own 2 feet to regain independence. But the thing is, the nines, whether they're reversed or not, you're on the right tracks. You're on the right tracks to where you need to be, to the completion. It's almost like you're a couple of steps away from the completion to where you need to be in terms of nines are all about nine pentacles is stability, comfort in your own surroundings. So yes, initially you may feel uncomfortable in your own surroundings, possibly having to be on your own and go it alone. But that card is still a good omen because it's basically saying, yes, you feel like that now, but that feeling won't last forever. You will pick yourself up and dust yourself off and start again. You will be fine, in other words, but you need to free yourself from negative thoughts around it because things are better than they seem, okay? Things are not as bad as they seem. And the reason why this is happening is because you're going to be balancing a few things out here, Virgo. You're going to be rebalancing a few things out. I feel like you're going to be separating yourself from whatever it was that made you feel imbalanced. You're going to free yourself from that. And you're going to free yourself from negative thoughts. You're going to free yourself from this fear of not being able to go it alone. I feel that this is definitely for somebody who's come out of a marriage or a long-term relationship recently, in the last year or so, and maybe afraid to go it alone. If you are single, I mean, I don't really see this reading sort of applying to singles, but I'm trying to look to see if I can establish something here. I definitely see a fear of being on your own for the singletons, and I feel like patterns of dating haven't served you. I feel like you're always on guard because you never seem to get what you deserve out of these dating, but I feel like what this is saying here is by the third week, you need to have a bit of rebalance going on and free some from fears of being on your own. Maybe you've been on your own for a long time and that's all you used to, but with the Ace of Swords being reversed, you need to sort of deal with those issues. Okay, is what I'm seeing for singletons, but I'm looking at a couple's perspective as well here, where children have been involved. Let's have a look at the fourth week, the cause. We've got the Magician. Someone wants to manifest something. Someone's got all the tools that they now need to manifest something. The effect, the Hermit. Going off on your own, a journey of self-discovery, Virgo. Very much similar to readings. A journey of self-discovery, that's the effect that this manifesting will have on you. Seems like you want to manifest your own life here. You want to release your ex, and it seems like you're going to be able to do that towards the end of it. So good for you, Virgo. Seems like you're going to be able to sort of rid the negativity around people that you've had to let go of in the past. You're going to rid yourself of that negativity. You're going to move forward. But you're going to take some time out to reevaluate your situation here. You know what I mean? This card's next to it. You're going to reevaluate this situation. You're going to release your ex here. And the reason why all that's happening is justice. Because everything that's been going on, Virgo, has been so unfair on you. Everything that's been going on has just been so unfair on you. And that's the reason why you're manifesting this energy to release your ex and to maybe go it alone. You've got all the tools and all the power you need in order to rebuild your life and to sort of change the way that you think and look at certain situations. You've come out of this period of limbo. You've faced the music, you've smelt the coffee, you're dealing with it, you're making decisions. That's really, really good. You know things need rebalancing, so you're actually taking the steps to correct that towards the third week, to actually learn to sort of be happy on your own. And it's like that old saying, I feel like, especially for the singles out there, you can't expect someone to love you if you're not happy with your life as it is at the moment. Okay? You can't expect somebody to come in to help fix your life. That's not what love is. Love is enhancing your life for what you already have. And I feel that this is something you're going to realise towards the end of March, Virgo. And it's because so many unfair things have been happening as in terms of dating or in terms of a relationship. The whole goddamn thing has just been unfair on you. And you've had enough. You've had enough. You're waking up to it all now with that Hangman reversed. You're waking up to it. You're like, you know what? I have had enough. Enough. I'm releasing the ex. I'm manifesting exactly what it is that I want in life goals. What I want to achieve. What I want to be. This card is success that's delayed when it's reversed. This is a success that is delayed. You want to turn that card on its head. So you're going to be like the hermit. You're going to go into your sin. You're going to go on this journey of self-discovery. And this is the effect of the cause. You now know what you need to do. So you're going to go and do it. Okay? And that's what I'm picking up for Virgo. I see a lot of reevaluating going on throughout Virgo. And I feel it's going to be really good for you. You're going to shake off negative energy. You're going to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. You're going to learn to be happy in your own shoes. Okay? Definitely. You're going to free yourself from negative situations. You're going to be having heart-to-heart conversation. Maybe that's a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. Take yourself in that corner and have a word with yourself, Virgo. But from a compassionate point of view, things have been really unfair on you guys from what I'm seeing. That won't resonate for all of you, but for some it will. But it looks like you've been through some really unfair situations, guys. And I do sympathise. But it seems like the tarot is telling you throughout you're going to realise something has been so unbalanced and so unfair on you. You're going to want to get that shit sorted. You're going to want to deal with it. And it seems like you will. Alright then guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you would like a private reading, email me. I'll leave it in the description. In the meantime, take care. Bye bye.